Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss a few more examples on AWT Swings. Okay. So here I'm going to take a simple example. Okay. Here I'm going to take a single example. How I'm going to create one GUI. Okay. I'm going to create one GUI. I will show you first how I want to create a GUI. Okay. So here, see, this is what my GUI. Okay. So next, what I want to do is here. I'm asking to enter a number. Enter number. So this is label. Okay. So this is frame first. Frame. Okay. Frame. Minimize, maximize, and close. Yeah. And here I'm adding text field to enter the number. After that, here what I'm doing is here I'm placing three buttons here. Okay. Three buttons. So here first button is what uh, factorial. Okay, factorial of a given number. And second button name is square. And the third button is cube. I want to add one more button, that is clear. So whenever I clicked on this clear, whatever the text, whatever the number you entered in this text field, that should be clear. Okay, whenever you enter one number, whenever you clicked on factorial, it should display what a result here. So for result, okay, here I'm going to take one panel. Panel means subpart in a window. Okay, so here also I'm going to add all these to a panel. Okay, all these to a panel. So panel one. For suppose this is panel one, and this is panel two. Okay, panel two. For panel two, here only result will be displayed. For suppose factorial. Okay, so factorial is, for suppose if you enter 5 and click on factorial, that should display factorial is 120. If you click on square, here text will be changed dynamically, depends on what the button which you have clicked. Okay, so here, okay, so this text is changed dynamically based on the what button, based on the button click. Okay, so here, and this is the what a GUI which I want to create. Okay, so totally here, what are the required what GUI components? See here, enter name. So this is called label. Okay, this is called label. One label. Okay, label one. Okay, and second one is text field. Okay, so text field required is one, and buttons 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. Okay, so buttons 4. And next here also text. Okay, so text label. Okay, label 1. So totally 2 labels. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 labels we require. Okay, so 2 labels we required. Okay, next. Yeah, so here 2 panels also required, right? So panels. Okay, panels, 2 panels. Okay, so here, see, for first panel, we should add one label, text field, and 4 buttons. Okay, factorial button, square button, cube button, and clear button. Okay, so here panel is added to the frame. Panel is added to the frame. Here components, these components are added to the panels. Okay, components are added to the panels, and panels are added to the frame. In which direction? See, okay, this is in which direction? Okay, so already I discussed about border layout. Okay, so in previous video, so please watch that video for to get clarity about border layout. So here, see here, this is what which direction? This is north direction of the what a window, and this is south direction of the window. Okay, south direction of the window. And so here we should follow the what rules. Okay, while create we should follow the steps to create the GUI. The steps to create the GUI screen. Already in previous video I have discussed steps to create GUI screen. Okay, now again I will discuss. Okay, while creating this GUI. First, we need to concentrate on to create the GUI screen. After that, okay, so after that, I will discuss what how to perform operations. Okay, how to perform operations means whenever you click on factorial button, whenever you click on square button, so here text should be changed dynamically, right? So for that, we need to perform what event handling. Okay, I will discuss uh, once I finish this what GUI is screen. Okay, so let me discuss. Here AWT new class. Here sample GUI. Okay, sample GUI two sample GUI. Yeah, so this is what a sample GUI two. Here what I'm doing is here I'm going to create. First step is we need to create a class by extending JFrame class or frame class. So that is the first part. Okay. So here I'm creating the class. Okay. So here sample. Okay. Sample is my class. Here I'm extending my class from what frame. First I'm adding frame. Okay. So here import AWT package java dot AWT dot star. Okay. Next, so first step is over. Next, we need to set the proper layout. Okay. So here, which layout I want to take? Border layout. Okay. Border layout. Okay. Border layout BL. Okay. After that, here, go to the what? This one, paint. See here, we require two labels. Okay. One is input label and second one is output label. Okay. Like that, you can differentiate both the labels. Okay. So label. Okay, label input comma output, input output labels. Okay, sorry, here label spelling is wrong. Label. After that, how many panels you text fields you want? One text field. So here text field. Okay, text field TF. Okay, text field TF. Next, buttons 4. Okay, so button. Which buttons we want? First one is factorial button, so give name as fact, and second one is square button, uh, square, and the cube button, and one more button is clear button, right? So clear and panels. Okay, so panel P1. You can give input panel and output panel. See, panel 1 is there, no? So you can treat it as a input panel, and the panel 2 you can treat it as output panel. Okay, so input panel, comma, output panel. Okay, so now you need to set the proper layout to the what this GUI. Okay, here I'm going to take what constructor. Yeah, now I'm setting border layout. Okay, so here BL is equal to new border layout of. Okay, yeah. Now set this layout to the frame. Okay, set layout. of BL. Okay, set layout of BL, border layout. After that, now see here, input panel is there, output panel is there. Okay, so see here, input panel contains what? See, one label, where it is. Yeah, yeah. See here, input panel contains one label, text field. After that, factorial button, square button, cube button, and clear button. Okay, so like this, you need to add what components to the panel first. Okay, so for input panel, you need to add all this. Okay, so first create the object for input panel first. Okay, so that's why here what I am doing is input panel. Okay, input panel is equal to new panel. Okay, new panel. Now panel is created. For this panel, okay, add first, okay, label. See here, label input object. Okay, input is equal to new label of. Okay, new label of. Okay, new label of. Now here, see, after that text field you need to create, right? So text field object is TF. Okay, TF is equal to new text field of. Okay, you can give size as 25. 25 means, so 25 characters you can see within the text field. Okay, so this is size of the text field, means you are able to see 25 characters in the text field. You can enter any number of characters, but at a time you can able to see 25 characters in the text field. Okay, here label also you should give, right? So what is the label name? Enter number, right? So here in the constructor of what a label class, you need to give what a text. Okay, input text. Okay, enter number. After the text field you have added. After that, buttons. What buttons? Factorial button, square button, cube button, and clear button. Okay, fact is equal to new button of factorial. After that, here square button, right? Square is equal to new button of, new button of, here square. Okay, after that, cube. Cube. Okay, yeah. Now add all these buttons to the, sorry, all these components to the input label. Okay, input label dot, sorry, input panel. Okay, input panel dot add of, here first, see, add input label. After that, text field. After that, factorial button. After that, square. After that, cube. Like this. Okay, input. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, TF. After that, first one fact, right? fact we want to add. Okay, factorial. After that, input panel, sorry, fact square cube. Okay, so the now you have added totally how many components? Five components. Okay, see here, five components are one label. Okay, one label, one label. Okay, one text field and three buttons. Cube and clear you need to add, right? So clear we have not created. So clear is equal to new button of here clear. Yeah. Now input panel dot add of clear. Okay. So like this, you have added buttons to the input panel only. Okay. Input panel only. Now add this input panel to the frame in which direction? North direction you need to add. Okay. So call add method directly. Okay. Add of input panel. Okay. Sorry. Input panel. In which direction you want to add? Okay. In which direction? North direction. So north direction add the input panel. After that, okay, after that, create what output panel. Okay, output panel. Output panel is equal to new panel of, okay, new panel of. Now, you need to add what second what label. What is the second label? Output. Okay, factorial is something and cube is something here. You need to display this text is dynamically, this text should be displayed dynamically, right? So that's why, okay, that's why create a label, okay, output label, okay. So output label, create empty output label, okay, empty output label. Now add this empty output label to the output panel, add off, okay, add off output. Yeah. Now this output panel should be added to the which direction? South direction. Okay. South direction of the frame. So add off south comma out added. Okay. So here, see, first step is you need to create a class by extending frame class or JFrame class. After that, set the proper layout. So you have set the what appropriate layout. Okay, border layout. After that, create GUI components, add the GUI components to the frame. These are the two steps. You have created GUI components and added those components to the frame. Okay. So panel, first you have added what components to the panel. After that, panel is added to the frame. So totally four steps are over. After that, you need to call set visible method. Okay. Set visible. Okay. Set visible of, here you need to pass through. Okay, after that you can add set a size method. Okay, this is optional, but it won't show what size you need to maximize after the frame is generated. So that's why you can mention the size before what the frame is created. Okay, so here 500 comma 500 set size. Okay, here is second S will be uppercase. Yeah, so that's it. So this is the what code to create the GUI3 by using AWT. I will convert it into swing. Okay, so don't, okay, Don't miss next part. Okay. So simple. Create the anonymous object. Why? Because everything you have written in the constructor. Okay. See, yeah. See here. Enter number, factorial, square, cube, clear. And here panel is there, but without any text. Okay. Without any text. Now you can add the text to the label dynamically. Okay. Dynamically you can. Okay. I will discuss that. Okay. I will discuss that. Yeah. So here, let me close this. Yeah. Now I will convert. See, please observe this. See, this is the GUI screen, right? So this GUI screen appearance is like this. Okay. Now I'm changing it appearance to the appearance by using string. Okay. By using string. See how, okay. So the look and feel by using what string. Okay. Java X dot swing dot star. Now you need to add J before frame. Okay. In swing, frame is J frame. Okay. Frame is J frame. Okay. Next here layout. Okay, is common in swing and what AWT. And J label, J text field. Next J button, J panel, J panel. Okay. J you should add. Okay. J you should add. J, 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 J. Okay. Yeah. Now see the appearance. Yeah. Now see, you can feel the difference. How? Okay. GUI is what appear before it converting into the swing and after converting it into the what swing. Okay. Now, okay. So I want to perform operations behind this GUI screen. Okay. Behind this GUI screen. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm closing this. Yeah. So see here. Here you are going to click on what buttons. Okay, here you are going to click on buttons. So here whenever you click on any GUI component, event is generated. Okay, event is generated. This event, okay, see every GUI component has event. Okay, and it has its event listener also. Okay, event listener also. So whenever you clicked on what any GUI component, one event is generated. That event is handled by what particular event class. Before that, that event what event should be what listened by some listener. That listener is the interface. Okay, that event is the sorry, that listener is the interface. Okay, so let me draw this again, new. Okay, yeah. So here, so this is the what screen we have created. Okay, no need to draw this. Already we have created, right? Why? Yeah. So already we have, yeah. So simply Alt print display and paste. Yeah. See now, whenever I entered some text here, or suppose 5. Whenever I click on what factorial button. Okay, so here, okay, the text should generate dynamically in the output panel. Factorial is, okay, factorial is 120. Square, okay, is, okay, 25. Cube, okay, is 125. Okay, so here how to perform these operations? See, whenever you clicked on this button, okay, so for button, action event is generated. Okay, so every what button is clickable. Okay, you can activate any GUI component on the screen. Okay, whenever you click on this, okay, action event is generated. Why? Because for button, okay, so okay, the event which is generated is what action event. Now this action event is listened by the action listener interface. Okay, action listener interface. So here in this interface, we have a method called action performed. Okay, action performed. Okay, so now whenever you click on either factorial button or what square button or what we call cube button or clear button. Now here action event is generated. Now this action event what contains, okay, the button which you have created, okay, contains the source. For suppose here action event object is E. Now you need to call E dot get source method. Okay, so if this get source is either factorial button or what a square button or cube button or clear button, that can be anything. Okay, here this action event is generated by which button? For all buttons, action event is same. But whenever you click on factorial, now get source is factorial. If you click this square button, then get source will become square. Whenever you click on cube, now the get source will become what cube. Like that. Okay. Now this action listener interface is going to what listen whatever the action event you have what generated, okay, which you have generated. Next, already I told here this action performed method is defined in this action listener interface. Now here whatever the operation you want to perform whenever you clicked on these buttons, that code you need to what write within this action performed method. And this action performed method takes what action event object as a parameter. Action event object as a parameter. Now this action performed method you no need to call anywhere. Automatically this action performed method is called by this action listener interface automatically. Okay, just you are going to what call the action event. Okay, you are going to call the action event. That's it. Means here you no need to call the action event. Just click on the appropriate button. Okay, just click on the appropriate button. Automatically this action event is generated. Now this action event what is listened by the action listener interface and it is going to call action performed method. In this method you are going to write appropriate code whenever you clicked on these buttons. Okay, so here you are going to check which button is clicked by using this what e dot get source method. Okay, so here check which button is clicked in this action performed and perform appropriate operation, okay, based on the button which you have clicked. That's it. Okay, now, okay, so go to your program. Okay, so here you need to implement your class from action listener interface. Okay, already I told no. So here action listener interface. See, you got an error. Why? Because already told here in this interface you have action performed method. You need to override that method. Okay. So see, it is asking add unimplemented methods. Add it. Okay. Add it. See. action performed method. You no need to call this action performed method anywhere in the program. Okay, anywhere in the program. Simply, okay, check which button you clicked first. Okay, so I'm going to check. Okay, if, okay, already I told how to check which button is clicked by using get source method. E dot get source. Okay, get source dot equals of, okay, here we have buttons, right? So fact. Okay, so if you clicked here, I'm checking e dot get source is equal to fact, means if you click on factorial button, what you want to do. Okay, what you want to do. Okay, so here what I'm doing is here int, okay, so number is equal to, okay, int number is equal to, first what I'm doing is whatever the text you have entered, whatever the number you have entered, okay, in the what text field, okay, text field, that you need to what that you need to get, right? So tf dot get text. Okay, now here tf dot get text means, okay, it will return, sorry, it will return whatever the text you have entered in the text field. So that is in the what a string format. But here the text which you have entered is number, right? Number. Now you need to convert whatever the number you have entered. Okay, that will be taken as a string. Okay, now you need to convert string formatted number into the integer by using wrapper class. Okay, so if you are familiar with wrapper class, okay, that is okay. Otherwise, you need to go through the wrapper classes. Okay, so integer dot parse int of, your parse int method is going to take what string format integer number, and it is going to convert into integer. Okay, yeah. Now tf dot get text, I am passing it into the integer dot parse int. Now the number which is in string format is going to convert into the int, and it is going to store into the what num variable. Yeah, now you need to what you need to find out the factorial of a given number. Okay, so if you clicked on the factorial button, that's it. Okay, yeah. Now here what I'm doing is here for, so for factorial you need to take one what into fact is equal to 1. So initially take factorial as 1. Now int I is equal to 1. Next I is less than or is equal to given number, and I is incremented by 1, and fact is equal to fact into I. So this is the what code to find out factorial of a given number. Okay, I hope you are familiar with factorial of a given number program. Okay, yeah. Now here, okay, so if you clicked on what factorial button, here I'm checking how you how to check whether you clicked on the factorial button or not. Okay, this is the code to check whether you clicked on the factorial button or not. So if you click on factorial button, you are going to find out what factorial of a given number like this. Now you need to set the text. Okay, you need to set the text for output label, right? Now output dot set text. Okay, set text. What is the text you want to display? Okay, factorial. Okay, factorial. Okay, so factorial is plus. Okay, factorial is plus fact. That's it. Factorial is fact. Okay, so if else if, for suppose, okay, if you not clicked on the what if you not clicked on the factorial button. Okay, so next check other button. Okay, get source dot equals, okay, equals which button, next one, square button. Okay, if you click on square button, okay, then simply, okay, display output by multiplying it with itself. Okay. So now simply square is fact into fact. Sorry, not fact into fact. Num into num, right? Square. Num into num. That's it. Here you don't need to what perform what any big operations, right? So else if uh, now you tell me here e dot get source dot equals of uh, cube, right? Next one, cube. Okay. Now simply multiplying three times itself. Okay. Uh, Default case is clear. Okay. Clear. So clear means you need to clear the text which you have entered in the text field. So that's why def dot is set to text. In text field, you need to okay set just like this empty string. Okay, set text of empty string. That's it. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Now here, okay, listener is the action listener. Now action listener is going to what listen your action event whenever you clicked on the what button, right? Whenever you clicked on the button, any button. Okay. Now you need to add this action listener to the every button. How to add action listener to the every button? Okay. So we'll see. Simple. Okay. So button names are factorial, right? So fact dot add action listener. Okay. You need to add action listener to every button. Okay. Add action listener of this. Okay. Next, which button? Next one, cube or square button. Okay. So you can add in any order, no problem. But yeah, square button next to cube button, right? Cube, cube button. Okay. After that, add cube button next clear button, right? Clear dot add action this. That's it. Okay. You need to add this what action listener to every what button. Otherwise, okay, if you don't add this add action listener to the button, then whatever the event you generated, that is not listened by action listener. So that's why. See here, you no need to call this action performed method. Action listener interface will take care. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to run this program. Let me close previous one. Don't worry if you got any errors. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here I'm entering 5. I'm going to click on factorial. See, factorial is 120. So here it is displaying white. Uh, Factorial is 120. And click on see, square is 25. Cube is 1. Oh, sorry. What happened? Square is 125. Square is 125. Whenever you click on cube, why? Okay, okay. Here you should change it to cube, right? Cube. Now let me check why this. Okay, here output panel you need to add, right? Here. Yeah. Now see. Yeah. Okay. Now take 7. Factorial of 7. See, factorial of 7 is 5040. Square is 49. Cube, see, 343. And if you click on clear, see, gone. Fine. So like this, okay. Okay, you are going, you can perform event handling behind the what a GUI is. Just, okay, you need to know the event of the what a particular GUI component. Okay, particular GUI component. Here my GUI component is button. For button, appropriate event is the action event, and a listener is the action listener. Okay, action listener. For suppose for text field, text event and a text listener, text event, text listener, and a radio button, check boxes. What these things are no. So for this we have item event and item listener. Okay, item event and item listener, and the what method also changed here. What for button we have action performed method. For item listener, we have on state item change, I guess. Okay, so you can okay check here. Go to the command prompt. Sorry, command prompt. Yeah, see Java P Java dot AWT dot event dot action listener. Okay, action listener. For action listener, we have action performed method. Like that, for item listener, we have we can see here. Okay, item listener. See on sorry not item state changed. Okay, for window also we have. Okay, for window okay, window listener. See for window, window opened, window closing, window closed, window iconified, window de-iconified, window activated, window deactivated. Like this, we have different what methods in the window listener. For mouse also we have mouse listener, mouse event, mouse listener, window event, window listener, item event, item listener. See for mouse, okay, mouse clicked, pressed, released, entered, exited. Okay, so these many what events we have for mouse. Okay, so in next video I'm going to discuss what how to create a login page. Okay, how to create login page. Okay, and if possible I will what create video on this window listener and mouse listener also. Okay, so thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel. Okay, yeah, so you will get more videos in this channel.